Alright, we're out here on the grill, and as a little kind of surprise, we're going to barbecue a little bit of bologna. You want a piece a couple inches thick, or we're not going to do a whole lot, or you can do a whole log. You can do whatever amount you need to do it with, and you score it about 3 times around. That's so it kind of doesn't try and curl on you. And we're going to grill it, not direct heat, but not really indirect, kind of in that little gray area in the middle. So we'll do that. We're going to set that on there, and then we're going to take a little bit of sauce. Now you don't want to put much sauce on here because the sugar in the sauce is going to burn a little bit. So that's about all we're going to do. That's enough to kind of soak in. I mean, it's actually not going to soak in, but it's going to have a little taste on the outside. And that'll probably take about a half an hour to do. And in half an hour, we'll come back and we'll be eating bologna. Here, we're getting ready to grill them. We're going to grill them real quick. We're going to grill them directly over the coals, and we're going to be moving them all the time. Now, we're just grilling plain vegetables. If you wanted to, you could have marinated these vegetables for a couple hours in a vinegar-based barbecue sauce, or no, I shouldn't say vinegar-based. I should say complete vinegar, like an Eastern North Carolina sauce, and it would also give a real nice flavor to them. So our wok, this is a grill wok we're going to use to be grilling in. It's not going to hold all this, so we're going to take a little bit of each one. We'll do this in 2 separate cycles here. We'll just take a little bit of everything. You got your sugar peas and your snap beans, and you want onions, about 1/4 inch thick. And notice we're using red onions to give it a little bit of color there. I'm going to throw those in, and then we're going to use green zucchini. Makes a very colorful dish, this does. And then we have yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper, and red bell pepper. Then we're going to use squash, sliced long ways. You want to slice that about a little bit less than 1/4 inch. And mushrooms. Now, when you're choosing a wok to do this, you want a wok with handles on the outside. If you don't have handles on the outside, they have woks where it just folds over and you're supposed to use that as a handle. But that's going to be very hot. You're going to need gloves and everything else too to handle that. This one, when I do them like that, right over the fire. We'll let that heat up. This handle out, leave the handle out, it doesn't get too hot. Now don't touch the one inside though. That's all you need. And then we'll come out and we'll let them heat up. If you want, you can put a rub or a salt and pepper on these, whatever you wanted to do. It's all in, it's just a million ways you can go with this. And whatever you like is what you should put on there. All right, our vegetables look pretty good. We've got a little bit of char on them, which is what you want. And you just want to, till they're a little bit crispy, that's all you need. Now we could have put a little bit of olive oil on these if we wanted, but that would make our fire flame up. So I just decided we're going to cook them dry today. And like I said, we can put even if you take them off, you still got time to put a little bit of a dry rub or anything else you might want on them. And it's a colorful dish too. You got red, green, yellow. Almost like a Christmas dish, isn't it? And if every piece isn't done, don't worry about it. That's what gives it the special flavor. Some are done all the way, some aren't. there you have it. Grilled vegetables. Boy, they look good. All right, our bologna's done. It looks good. And I think we're going to have a little bit of bologna with our barbecue vegetables.